Alright, today is one of my favorite recipes. It is called ramen noodles with tuna and cheese. Alright, so what we're going to do, you're going to first start off with some ramen noodles, tuna, and cheese. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up the ramen noodles. Alright, and I am going to place the ramen noodles inside of the bowl. Alright. And then I'm going to I'm going to keep the packet to the side. I forgot to tell you guys that. Place the packet to the side, add the crunchies. I normally add the flavor to it, but for this recipe it requires me to put it to the side. And then I'm going to fill the Rapid Ramen cooker. Check the description part of the page for information about that. Fill it up with water to the line that's in there. Alright, so I have it filled up to the line, and then I'm going to place it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Alright, after 3 minutes, I'm going to take the ramen noodles out of the microwave. Be careful because it can be hot. And then there's water in here, but I'm going to strain it. After I'm going to strain it, the water out, coming right back. Make sure it's strained. And I am going to add the seasoning packet on top of the ramen noodles. And then I'm going to take a can opener and open up my can of tuna. You can use a package tuna as well too. That works just as well for this recipe. But I just happen to have a can, so I'm using that. And so once you have that, be careful taking off the lid because you don't want to hurt yourself. Alright, so open up the can and you see that there's a lot of tuna in there, right? There's a lot of juices and berries in there, so I'm going to take the juices and berries and I'm going to pour the juices on there because we want the juices to permeate the noodles. So I'm just going to pour it on top of the seasoning just like that. Okay? And then I'm going to mix it around just a little bit and make sure the seasoning permeates the ramen. Just stir it up a little bit. Make sure it gets all around, right? Absolute goodness. Alright, so once you have it in there like that, mixed a little bit, you're going to take the All-American cheese and you're just going to place the All-American cheese on top of the ramen, just like this. Alright, and then once you have it placed on top just like this, you're going to place it in the microwave for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Alright, move my fork over. Alright, after 2 minutes, you're going to bring the ramen out. Be careful because it will be hot. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can get the full scope of what's going on right here. Alright, so I have it in there. I'm just going to stir it around to make sure the ramen noodles melts the cheese to the absolute fullness. Right? Make sure the tuna gets in there so it's like tuna meltish. Alright, so once you've mixed it well, like that, you might want to add some crispy green onions, which I'm going to do right here for more flavoration. Wow, doesn't that look good? And you know what? I'm going to take some Frank's Red Hot and actually place some Frank's Red Hot on top of that just for the flavoration. Alright, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Absolute goodness. Let me know if you have any questions.